Oh no, I fell off the wagon. What do I do now? We're going to get into that here in just a moment. Hello everyone, Semi-Retired Bob here. I talk about the proper human diet, all things related to the proper human diet, and miscellaneous odds and ends. Today we're going to talk about what do you do, or in my opinion, the one thing you don't want to do when you fall off the wagon. For those of you new to the channel, welcome. I'm glad you're here. The important thing about this, you're watching me walk, I couldn't do this 19 months ago. Now I'm out here every day, no excuses. As you can see, it's, well, you can't really see, but there's puddles on the ground all over the place because it's been raining off and on. It's actually raining on me right now. But no excuses. I get out here and try to do 1% better every day. You can help me get the word out. Hit the like. Drop down in the comments, say hi, Bob. Consider subscribing. All of those free things. How come every time I come out here to record a video, after not seeing any traffic in my neighborhood for hours at a time, there's a bunch of cars going up and down the street? Oh well, sorry about that, guys. I got a little sidetracked there. But help me get the word out that it's never too late to change your life. I'm 60 years old. I'm doing things now that I couldn't do when I was 40. If you're returning to the channel, welcome back. I'm very glad you're here. It does mean an awful lot to me that you choose to spend just a few moments of your day with me. But let's get on into this thing. Now, the person that made the comment, I'm not calling you out because it's a very common response. And if you're one of the people that can do this thing, more power to you. But I have some thoughts on it. The most normal reaction that I see a lot in both my comments and on other people's YouTube channels and Facebook groups and all that stuff is that, oh, well, I slipped up today and had this. But it's okay because I'm going to fast tomorrow to get right back into it. For most people, I think that could be a mistake. And the reason I think that might be a mistake is that, as we all know, sugar not only isn't satiating, but it makes you more hungry. So that if you slip up and have, say, well, it's Christmas time, let's just say you had a couple of Christmas cookies that your aunt or somebody brought by the house. Because you had that sugar, the next day you're going to be more hungry. So this is just an extension of the advice I give for how to do Thanksgiving and how to do Christmas and that kind of stuff, is that anytime you slip up, I think it's more important to have a big carnivore meal the next day so that you don't, as the day wears on, while you're trying to fast because you made that mistake yesterday, that sugar can make you even more hungry, making it harder to get through the fast. And let's say you make it through a good chunk of the day, but now it's evening, you're sitting down to watch TV or read a book or whatever it is you do, that hunger could really start to drive. And since you haven't eaten, you know, your brain is more likely to say, oh, well, gosh, I've fasted all day, but I need just a little something while I'm watching TV. I'll go ahead and eat another couple of those Christmas cookies, and that'll be my total food for the day. So that's not too bad, right? Like I said, if you're one of these people that can stay rock solid and fast the entire next day, and it works for you, that's great. But I think the day after problems happen, whether it be, Thanksgiving or Christmas or New Year's or just any random day of the week, that you slip up and have a little something. Because, we're not perfect. None of us are perfect. We're going to have those days where we want to eat a little something that's not on our plan. Regardless of whether you're doing the lion diet or the carnivore diet or the ketovore diet or the keto diet or basic low carb. No matter which form of the diet, of the proper human diet you're doing, you're going to have those days where you mess up a little bit. The biggest key, and I've said this a lot on my channel, don't beat yourself up about it. We're all human. We all let our brain and our cravings lead us to make bad choices, or I should say less good choices. So don't beat yourself up. Stay positive, because anytime we start worrying about yesterday, all worrying about what we did yesterday does is rob us of our joy today. Anytime you're worrying about yesterday, regardless of whether it's you're eating or you're exercising or your Bible study or whatever it is, don't dwell on what happened yesterday. Realize that, okay, that happened. Now what do I do to move forward? And then it's gone. Hey, what's with all this traffic? It's out here raining on a Saturday morning. You guys are going to see this on Sunday morning. But why in the world is there so much traffic this morning? But just, concentrate on what you do now to move forward. Go ahead and have that big steak or a big bowl of ground beef. Have a big pile of eggs or some sausages or whatever it is that you like for your version of the proper human diet. Go ahead and jump right back in, because if you're doing some intermittent fasting anyway in your regular program, you're going to get a fast day in at some point. I just think trying to push and make that fasting day the day after you've messed up can be hard, and for some people it can be a mistake. I hope what I said today made some sense to you. Don't forget, get out there, be 1% better. Today, tomorrow, every day. Have a great day, folks. I will see you in the next one.